Good morning, everyone. My name is Tuanei Ahorangi Bartlett, and I'm a Violet Ray Twin Flame in Parakai, New Zealand. This is your 3-card tarot spread for the 4th of May 2017, and I'll be including cards for the weekend, so we'll be drawing 6 cards today. And for inspiration, I'm using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And for inspiration, I'm using Healing with the Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Today is another Doreen Virtue day. I wish everybody a beautiful weekend, and I look forward to reading for people who've made appointments with me. And I'll draw us 6 cards. Thank you to everybody who's been commenting on my videos and for connecting and for watching, liking and subscribing. Okie dokie. The first card that comes up is Justice. So this is about finding balance. It's about administration. It's about, you know, I get the feeling that it has to do with relationships or finding balance in relationships. How much do you invest yourself in a relationship? What is fair? What is just? How do you address issues where there is an overlapping of, you know, shared resources, whether it is money, emotions, time, and it's asking you to be fair, it's asking you to be just. Don't be ruled by your emotions, just look at the facts. Okay, so that is kind of the feeling I get in the morning. It's just to say, state the facts. Keep it super simple. Our emotions sometimes complicate things. In the middle of the day, we have the 4 of Wands. I love the art in this card. So the 4 of Wands, this is around the home. Perhaps a situation that transpired at home where you feel that you need to look at how things are being done in a just way. Is it just or is it not? Is the issues that needs to be addressed? Do you need to restore the balance in your home life? Have you been working too much? Do you need to spend more time at home or vice versa? But it's also about a celebration. It is weekend, so maybe you're planning a get-together, a barbecue or something, you know, just to meet up with people, have a good time. We also have a decision that we need to make. So, and this is about trusting your intuition. Our mind will complicate things. So funny enough, sometimes when it comes to making decisions, we say don't let your emotions rule you. But in this case, if you have to make a decision between 2 things or 2 directions, your mind will overthink. Okay, so trust how you feel about this decision. If it makes you feel good, it's a go. Then for the weekend, we have the Hermit. So this is assimilating information where you gain experience from your own past. For some of us here in New Zealand, the Hermit for me is always a tie to South Island. So perhaps people from the South Island will come to visit you, or you might be thinking of going on a trip down to South Island. There might be an older person coming in to assist you in making this decision that you need to make. Somebody that you, sorry, not the balance, but perhaps there's a reason why this balance card came up. It's not the one that I meant to pick up. This is the one I was meant to pick up, but perhaps there's an older, wiser person or somebody who has more experience than you, with who you can consult and ask their advice on how to restore the balance in your life and how you can make this decision. And here in New Zealand, it would be like that person might have ties to the South Island. So yeah, that's quite interesting. And also a feeling of being introspective, not really outgoing, perhaps just wants to cruise along and rest, you know, in the first part of the weekend. Then we have Two of Earth, so there will be a variety of activities that comes in. So it will be a little bit of juggling, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. So nothing is set in stone. It's open for your creativity. And the fact that we have 2 twos does say that there's some decisions that you need to make. We also have the Three of Earth, which is collaborating with people. So I get the feeling once again that if you speak to this this older person that I mentioned, sorry, that you will, you know, maybe you want to collaborate with this person, because you might even get a feeling that this person is just and fair and know what it's about. So it's about sort of like a consultation, kind of, you know, let's do it together, but having in-depth discussions on, you know, on a practical level. Then for the end of the weekend, we have the Emperor. So it speaks to this card here for me, balance. And perhaps the wisdom, all the majors are coming together here. So I see that with the balance, sorry, I'm juggling the cards, but that's one of the drawbacks of seeing me while I read. I'm not having my table and have the cards flat out on the table. So to recap, to restore the balance in your life and to be just and fair, you will tap into your own wisdom or have somebody who is going to come along and help you to make the decision on how to proceed. And by the end of the weekend, you will have established exactly how you want to do it. You will have healthy boundaries. You will feel stronger in yourself, especially with the decisions that you had made. You know, when we make decisions, we always go back and forth, and there's sort of like sometimes a period of indecision. But once we have made our decision, we will be 100% sure on what it is that we want. Okay, and this is healthy boundaries as well. This is a very strong masculine energy. Also, perhaps a father figure might play a key role in your weekend. It could be your own father or somebody who plays the role of a mentor or a father figure who can actually help you and guide you to establish this harmony and fairness in your life. So, and it's also an aspect of you from your own wisdom that you've gained over your life to arrive to the conclusion that this is the way that I want it. This is the way that works for me. So today is introspective, but I think it's sort of like that balance between your inner world and your outer world. You know, it's like, okay, what works for me and how can I make it work, and how do I let the outside world know that this is, you know, this is me, this is who I am. So I'll draw us a card for inspiration. Children. So a lot of the situations that I've read about now is concerning children. But if it doesn't, it could also say that this is just a weekend where you'll focus on your children, your relationships with your children. Our children is, they in many ways our teachers, okay? And just as we teach them. I have not read the booklet that comes with this card. So whatever information I'm giving you now is just from clairvoyance and intuition and what my guides are telling me. So our children teach us as well as we teach them. And this is a weekend where if you have older children and you've had, say, like, you know, some really in-depth experiences with them where they're not totally dependent on you, but where they are rather seeking their own independence, that there will be lessons that come from the interactions that you have with your children on how to establish your own independence. As adults, we always think that we have we know what we're talking about. We've been around the block a couple of times. But what my guides are saying is we can learn from our children as well. Okay. But it's not just about learning and teaching. It's about loving too. So maybe a focus on having fun. We did have the Three of Pentacles there. And we did have the Four of Wands, which is celebrations around the house, collaboration around the home life, and so there's potential for having seriously good fun. I wish everybody a beautiful weekend. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Light and love, everyone.